The Korean Peninsula, a land steeped in history and turmoil. Shaped by foreign occupation, wars, and outside influence, it stands divided into two opposing nations on the brink of war to this day. But amidst the tension and conflict, there exists a place of hope and dialogue, a place known as the Joint Security Area. Our story begins amidst the chaos of World War II, when Korea was a unified country under Japanese occupation. As the war drew to a close, leaders of the Allied powers divided Korea along the 38th parallel. The Soviet Union took control of the north, while the United States governed the south. However, political differences between the two newly formed Korean governments led to escalating tensions, ultimately erupting into the Korean War. In 1950, the North Korean People's Army launched a full-scale invasion of South Korea, pushing the South Korean troops to the brink of defeat. The United Nations, led by the United States, intervened, pushing the North Korean forces back and crossing the 38th parallel in an attempt to reunify the Koreas. But the entrance of the People's Republic of China into the war turned the tides once again, leading to a prolonged stalemate. As the war dragged on, negotiations for a ceasefire began, and it was in a small village called Panmunjom, within the Joint Security Area, that the belligerents found a common ground to discuss repatriation of prisoners of war, final borders, and a halt to the fighting. Today, the Joint Security Area is a circular space, approximately 2,600 feet in diameter, where the United Nations Command and the Korean People's Army maintain security forces. It serves as a critical post for dialogue and a symbol of hope for peace in the region. Within the JSA, buildings and landmarks stand as reminders of its historical significance. The Freedom House, situated on the South Korean side, houses the offices of the United Nations Command Security Battalion and serves as a meeting place for the Military Armistice Committee. On the North Korean side stands the Panmunjom Building, a place where North Korean officials gather for MAC meetings and other state matters. It represents the complex dynamics of the area, where opposing forces coexist within close proximity. Nestled between these structures are the Military Armistice Committee conference buildings, where crucial negotiations took place. The concrete slab that runs through the heart of the JSA marks the division between North and South Korea, a powerful symbol of the ongoing conflict. And then there's the infamous Bridge of No Return. This bridge witnessed poignant moments in history, such as the repatriation of prisoners of war, where they faced a life-altering choice: cross the bridge and leave their captors behind, never to return. One of the most notable events at the Joint Security Area involved the USS Pueblo, an American naval vessel captured by North Korean forces in 1968. After months of captivity, the crew members were released, crossing the Bridge of No Return to return to safety in the South. However, it was the signing of the Armistice Agreement that truly marked a turning point in the region's history. On July 27, 1953, after years of negotiations, representatives from the United Nations Command and the Democratic People's Republic of Korea came together in the JSA to sign the agreement. The armistice ended the fighting, released prisoners of war, and established the military demarcation line within the Demilitarized zone. But the Joint Security Area has also been witness to moments of tension that threaten to reignite the conflict. In 1975, during a Military Armistice Commission meeting, a fight broke out between a North Korean journalist and Major Daryl Henderson of the United States. North Korean security guards intervened, leaving Major Henderson injured. This incident led to a policy change, prohibiting soldiers from both sides from crossing the military demarcation line. Another fateful incident occurred in 1976 when a joint US and South Korean team attempted to trim a tree blocking the view between checkpoints. This seemingly innocuous act escalated into a confrontation with North Korean soldiers, resulting in the tragic deaths of Captain Arthur Boniface and Lieutenant Mark Barrett. In response, Operation Paul Bunyan was launched, showcasing a massive show of force to both North Korea and the world. Today, soldiers from both sides continue to guard the Joint Security Area, securing the same ground where the Korean War ended and diplomacy resumed. Their presence embodies the hope that one day peace will prevail between North and South Korea. The Joint Security Area stands as a testament to the complexities of the Korean Peninsula, a place where history unfolds, conflicts are negotiated, and the pursuit of peace continues. It serves as a constant reminder that even in the face of division, dialogue and understanding have the power to shape a brighter future. As we conclude our exploration of the Joint Security Area, we are reminded of its enduring significance in the Korean Peninsula. Today, the JSA stands as a symbol of both the tensions and the possibilities that exist between North and South Korea. Every day, soldiers from both sides diligently patrol the JSA, ensuring the security and stability of this vital region. Their presence serves as a constant reminder that peace is fragile and that maintaining a strong deterrence is essential to prevent any further escalation. Beyond its military importance, the Joint Security Area also attracts visitors from around the world. Tourists flock to this unique location, eager to catch a glimpse of the historic landmarks, experience the palpable tension, and witness firsthand the delicate balance that exists within this divided space. Perhaps the most significant role of the Joint Security Area is its function as a site for dialogue and negotiations. Despite the ongoing challenges, it remains a place where representatives from both sides can come together, exchange ideas, and work towards a peaceful resolution. It was here, in the Joint Security Area, that the Korean War reached its turning point. The signing of the Armistice Agreement in 1953 brought an end to the bloodshed and established a framework for future negotiations. However, the history of the JSA is not without its share of conflicts and incidents. From altercations between soldiers to moments of heightened tension, this place has witnessed the fragile nature of the peace that exists between North and South Korea. As we near the conclusion of our exploration of the Joint Security Area, it is important to note a significant development in recent years. On the 25th of October 2018, a historic decision was made to remove guard posts and weapons from the JSA, signifying a remarkable step towards reducing tensions in the region. By 1 p.m., personnel were withdrawn from the Joint Security Area, transforming its landscape and dynamics. Today, the area is occupied by a total of 70 unarmed personnel, with 35 unarmed United Nations Command (UNC) personnel and 35 unarmed Korean People's Army (KPA) personnel. Here are concise versions of the reasons that led to the removal of guard posts and weapons from the Joint Security Area (JSA). Confidence building. The removal aimed to build trust and reduce tensions between the two Koreas, creating a demilitarized environment for peaceful interactions. Improved inter-Korean relations. It was part of broader efforts to improve relations, prioritizing diplomacy over military posturing. Symbolic gesture. Removing guard posts and weapons symbolized a commitment to peace and reconciliation, moving away from militarization. International cooperation. It aligned with international expectations for peaceful coexistence and eased tensions on the Korean Peninsula. Building trust. The removal aimed to build trust and foster a stable environment for dialogue and diplomatic initiatives. Join us in our quest for peace and reconciliation. Together, we can write a new chapter in the history of the Joint Security Area and forge a path towards a brighter future for all Koreans. Thank you for joining us on this captivating journey through the history of the Joint Security Area. If you found this video informative and thought-provoking, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more engaging stories from the annals of history.